Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today we'll be looking at one of the most recently released DC TV shows, which is of course Stargirl. Stargirl follows Courtney Whitmore and her new friends as they fight the Injustice Society of America in the small town of Blue Valley. Last episode we covered the 5th episode, so put on your star-spangled attire and make sure you go and watch the 6th episode, as this list contains major spoilers for Stargirl episode 6. Without further ado, I'm Jager of JLoz, and this is 5 Easter eggs from Stargirl Justice Society that you may have missed. Now in the last few episodes, we focused on the kids of the ISA, and for the first time this episode, we'll talk about Icicle Jr. Now this episode marks the birthday of Jordan McKent's late wife and his son Cameron's mother, Christine. They sort of go about their day a bit deflated and end up in a diner. The waitress overhears them talking about the fact that there's a birthday and comes over with a little cupcake. She then realises how wrong she was and leaves them pretty quickly, but Icicle's really good about it, and that's what I love about his character. He's such a nice person, but really, he is just awful. We then see him tell Cameron to blow it out. We then see a blue ice breath chill over the cake, and we get our first confirmation that Cameron has his dad's powers. Now, of course, this episode focused largely on the Crocs, which was great, as I'm an avid Young Justice fan. Now, this incarnation of Artemis Croc is very different to the one we see in Young Justice, the main difference being Artemis is part of a superhero team. But it'll be interesting to see whether Artemis joins the new JSA or sticks to her parents' criminal lines. In Stargirl, Artemis is a massive sport buff, being a very talented footballer amongst her massive stocky male teammates. She is scary, tough, and a skilled young woman who, like her parents, loves nothing more than a good sporting victory. I love the Young Justice Artemis, but this incarnation is still pretty good. Now, I always focus some part of these videos on the JSA, and this is no different. This episode, aptly named Justice Society, was the new JSA's first mission to attempt to stop the Gambler from hacking a satellite. We finally get to see all the members in their awesome costume. Owlman's is awesome, and we see them act just like you'd expect them to on their first mission, dysfunctionately and ignorantly. And I would be very happy to see them really grow as a team, because I was really scared they were just going to come out and beat the ISA and it was just going to be boring and there'll be no character development, but this is a great place to start. It seems that this show is getting into the good old habit of recurring Easter eggs in different places. The Blue Valley Theatre is a great place when looking for a bit of fan service, and this episode we got a movie showing called Strange Adventures, which is of course a homage to the popular Adam Strange solo comic, which is getting its own movie very soon, I'm pretty sure. And of course the second Easter egg that is very reoccurring is the many references to Stripesy in the Star-Spangled Kid's debut. When the new JSA head to the ISA's little dwelling, where the Gambler's trying to hack the satellite, Beth in her goggles hacks the code which opens the door, and the code is none other than 1941. Of course, 1941 is the year that those two very important characters, being Stripesy and the Star-Spangled Kid, made their debut, all the way back in the 40s. And of course, at number 1, we have the great character arc of the smaller ISA members, being the Gambler, Tigress and Sportsmaster. Now, the couple of Sportsmaster and Tigress had a great arc in this episode. We found out that they've been murdering every coach that isn't a kisser of Artemis's boots, which is something, let's be honest, you'd expect them to do. And they're now itching to get back into the battlefield as they hear about the new Starman, or they think it's a Starman, that's running around, and relish the opportunity to get back into the field against the new JSA. And let's be honest, the fight scenes were absolutely incredible. Some of the stunt work was awesome. And we then have the Gambler, who seems to be the laughingstock of the group, but I have a little soft spot for him. I think he's a little pocket rocket for the ISA, because most of their antics require the Gambler's technological expertise. And come on, who didn't rock out to the little bit of timber?
Let's get this party started, shall we? It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
And that's our list. Let me know in the comments if I missed any of your favourite Easter eggs from the 6th episode of Stargirl. We're getting a lot, aren't we? Stay tuned for more episodes of Easter eggs and make sure you like and subscribe to get your weekly dose of DC. From top 10 lists to character origins to Stargirl Easter egg videos. And make sure you hit that bell so you never miss out on one of our videos. Make sure to check out my latest videos, which will be right in the end card. Subscribe to Glider Guy and Icicle 25, which will be in the top right of your screen. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.